What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are in Microsoft Flight Simulator and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get about 10 extra FPS on any kind of setup using these few simple clicks. You don't need to do any overclocking, nothing like that. You just go into the settings and change these few simple things. But before we get into it, please smash that like button and consider subscribing because it really helps me out and you get a bunch of free content, you know? I think it's a win-win for both of us, so it would be super awesome if you could smash that. But let's get right into it, make it super short and simple. So we're gonna go to options, general. Once we're in general, we are going to, we've got all of our settings here, make sure you're in graphics. So whatever FPS limit you want to put on it, you can put a limit on it, you don't have to. But one of the first things you need to do is put terrain level of detail to 100. Normally it's set to 200 if you have an ultra setting. Just click that down to 100 and never change your anti-aliasing. It does significantly improve performance, but it's not worth the look. TAA is exactly what you want. You don't want to change much of that. You can change your trees, but I prefer them looking a little bit better. It's not going to be a huge difference, but some of the big ones up here, down here, water waves aren't a really big one, but that's another one like trees you can bring down if you want to. Shadow maps, bring that down to 768. That gives you a big boost in performance. Terrain shadows 152, also a big boost. Next here we're going to go to bloom. We can turn it off. That is a big performance boost, but it gives you like that lens flare. If you want that, you can keep it. Depth of field, turn that down to medium. You don't get a ton of look. It doesn't really change much of it, but it gives you a huge boost. Definitely would do that. But now we move through here in that you can change your reflections if you want. I left them, not a huge change in performance, but that's pretty much all of those out of the way. So the one last one that I would look at is super sampling. You can keep it at what, I think 6x6 is this one, but I keep it at 4x4. A little bit of a boost, probably like a 3 FPS boost. If you want to do that, you can. But if you are basically like 58 FPS, you just want to get to that 60, you don't really have to touch that. Those other ones should get you there. So that's all you have to do in the game. But another one you can do is you can go to settings here on Windows. If you're Windows, you can do this. I don't know about Mac, but you want to go to game mode settings. So this is a mode that optimizes your games for your computer. So you can click game mode on right here. Just make sure that's on, might give you a boost. I'm not 100% sure about that, but if it does, it just makes sure game is top priority. But next one, if you have a GeForce GPU, you might have GeForce Experience. So I actually don't have that on here, but what you need to do is turn off Shadow Play, which is the recording software built into it. It just adds a little bit of extra work your GPU has to do, even if it's not running. So make sure that is turned off. Now we're going to want to go to our NVIDIA control panel. That's also only if you have an NVIDIA GPU. So while that's loading up, I already have mine completely configured, but we can go to manage 3D settings right in here. First one we are going to look at is we are going to go to power management. So go down here, power management mode. Prefer maximum performance. That's what we want. Normally it's on optimal power, something like that, but maximum performance makes that it can give your GPU as much power as it needs, but it will always pump out the maximum performance it can. Next one is going to be texture filtering to high performance. Texture filtering quality, high quality. I can change that. I actually forgot to change this one. High quality to performance. It doesn't really make much of a difference to its physical look, but it does give you a big boost in GPU. A lot of these aren't sacrificing that beautiful look of the new sim for these extra improvements, but yeah, that's going to be it for this video. You're going to get roughly a 10 FPS increase from this, and make sure you save those settings. Never want to not do that. But thank you all for watching. I hope this helped you out a little bit. I know it's been really rough with running this game on a little bit lower end GPUs, but there's going to be new patches coming out, hopefully optimizing it better. But for now, we're gonna work with what we've got. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope it helped out. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.